Astra Mark II and Mark III, extending IAF's beyond visual range edge. Air combat is decided long before pilots see each other. India's Astra line is built for that invisible fight, taking the first clean shot, holding guidance through countermeasures, and forcing opponents to maneuver on India's terms. As Mk2 and Mk3 mature, they extend the Indian Air Force's beyond visual range edge, from a national lab curiosity to a family of frontline weapons optimized for South Asian airspace and the wider Indo-Pacific. Think in terms of no-escape zones, not headline ranges. Astra Mark I proved the baseline, a solid high-G missile with an active radar seeker, mid-course data link, and a lethal endgame inside a robust no-escape envelope. Mark II stretches that envelope with a higher energy motor and refined guidance, so the zone in which a target cannot kinematically outturn the missile grows deeper and wider. Mark III changes the propulsion game with a sustained thrust solution, Ramjet or throttleable ducted rocket class, keeping energy on tap throughout flight instead of expending it early. The practical result: more speed retained in the endgame, better ability to chase a target that turns cold, and a bigger bubble where evasive maneuvers don't work. Guidance and seekers evolve with the threat. An improved active radar seeker with better low side lobe performance and smart notch rejection keeps lock when targets try to hide in ground clutter or beam the radar. Home-on-jam logic turns enemy jamming into a cue rather than a shield. An inertial and GPS INS backbone steers cleanly during the mid-course phase, while a secure, high-update data link lets the launch aircraft or another network node refresh target vectors until the seeker goes terminal. Programmable fusing and aim point selection tune the fragment pattern for fighters, drones, or cruise missiles. Kinematics are only half the kill chain. The rest is geometry and timing. Mark II's higher impulse gives earlier shot opportunities against hot targets and holds energy longer against crossing shots. Mark III's sustained thrust lets Indian fighters take stern chase shots with confidence, maintaining missile Mach numbers deeper into the endgame where many BVRs slow down. That widens the tactical playbook. Bracket shots from two angles. A leading missile to force a break, followed by a high-probability second shot. Or a cooperative engage where one fighter provides mid-course updates while another remains radio silent. Survivability against countermeasures improves in layers. ECCM packages filter deceptive jamming and Doppler notches. Monopulse techniques resist angle noise. And seeker agility plus refined waveform libraries make it harder for digital radio frequency memory jammers to create convincing ghosts. In the terminal phase, high off-boresight endgame agility and proportional navigation with late-stage energy management raise miss-distance discipline for reliable fragment overlap on fast jinking targets. Integration across IAF platforms turns Astra from a missile into a system. Su-30 Mk1A provides heavy carriage and cooperative targeting with a large radar. Tejas Mk1A brings agile cues from a compact AESA. Upgraded MiG-29 and Mirage fleets add mass to the network. Common pylons and weapon interface standards simplify fleet loading, while mission computers push pre-computed, no-escape envelopes to the pilot's display so shots are taken inside credible probabilities of kill, not marketing ranges. Captive carry, separation, and high AOA release envelopes allow safe shots across the flight envelope without compromising the launch aircraft. Doctrine shifts as range increases. A larger Mk2-3 no-escape zone means earlier sanitization of airspace, ahead of strike packages, and more comfortable standoff for AWACS and tankers under fighter cover. Against cruise missile raids or high-value ISR aircraft, the extended reach keeps threats further from Indian airspace and complicates their timelines. In mixed packages, Astra-armed escorts can hold enemy fighters at bay while strike aircraft focus on their targets, reducing the need to expend expensive standoff munitions defensively. Logistics and sovereignty are strategic multipliers. Indigenous seekers, propulsion sections, fuses, and data links reduce exposure to foreign supply shocks, allow rapid software refreshes as adversary tactics evolve, and create a sustainment pipeline matched to IAF sortie rhythms. Common canisters and test equipment across Mk1A and 3 reduce ground crew workload and turnaround time on the line. Limits and honest counters remain. Low observable targets compress detection and track ranges. Saturated jamming environments demand clean, multi-platform queuing. And long-range shots always carry timeline risk if track quality decays. The answer is training and networks. Shoot inside solid track fidelity. Pair fighters with AEW&C support. And use cooperative mid-course updates, so endgame seekers arrive with minimal search. What changes for the pilot is confidence. With Mk2 and especially a sustained thrust Mk3, the IAF's first shot chance improves. Re-attack windows reopen faster, and enemy fighters must carry more fuel and accept more drag to hedge against long-range threats. Over time, that fatigue on adversary tactics is deterrence in its own right. For deep dives on Astra propulsion, seekers, and IAF BVR tactics in contested airspace, visit globalinfoveda.com.